Good evening, how is it going? Running, sweating, do the kind of detox. Yeah, if you enter this folder, so probably you expect to be discussing drugs, especially my experience with it. And yeah, first of all, I want to tell you I am not a psychonaut and I didn't plan to try, but yeah, when I travel around the world and that happens, I did, and basically everything I did, I share my experience with you. Hopefully it was quite interesting for you, and yeah, actually it's like kind of wow experience, and yeah, probably most important what I will say, I didn't suggest to anyone for try, better just listen someone experience, really unnecessary. So today I'll tell you my experience with ketamine, the tranquilizer. Basically it's tranquilizer for the horse basically, but as I know recently humans use it quite well as well. Such surprise. Did I plan it? Of course not, but yeah, I'll tell you the amazing story. Additionally, I never was interested to try anything like for something feel good. I feel good already actually, and anything for energize me or whatever, but as I interest in esoteric, all of this kind of mystery, read Timothy Leary, Carlos Castaneda, Englishstein and others. So well, people who probably meditate and look for some kind of spiritual discovering will be interested in psychedelics, what I was, and yeah, my conclusion later, of course, it was absolutely necessary. It's a big waste of time and energy, but still I did try. Okay, I got it, I know it's not necessary, and fine. So basically one times per life, maybe it's okay, but absolutely unnecessary for majority of people. Okay, so let's come to the ketamine. Let's make a story a bit shorter. One woman, basically the girl, so I met her only once on a work, and she said once, "Oh, what you doing? You free or not?" I said, "Yeah." And she said, "My friends is like they boring and you can make them a company and so on." And I check, it's not far from me. I said, "Oh, okay, why not?" So we met. I don't know, it was kind of bar, restaurant, something like that, and it was only girls. It was 4 girls. Look like, do you know the story about a Japanese girl? They make everything plastic face, but everything actually, so they look like girls. And my intuition was said like, better don't ask what jobs they have and whatever. If they feel so, they can tell about, but they didn't. So. Can only guess. Whatever. I cannot speak any local language and they can't speak English as well. So it was quite fun. We mostly speak with a jest and face expression, just show everything. It was quite interesting experience. So their knowledge was like yes, no, good, bad, basically that's it. And my even worse. And then they said like, okay, we have like really cool place, like a really nice underground club somewhere out of city, so wanna go with us, whatever. I said, okay, I never visit such place, so I'll go there. It was really nice place, big stage with the shows, dancers, all of the lights around, really good place. And yeah, in this kind of Asian style, so it may be like 40 girls outside. So usually if you want to have a company, you pay them and they'll give you a company and you can drink with them or whatever else. So music was okay also, surprisingly, because in most of place in the center it was like EDM, but so it like I don't know, it's for people who like it. Then they said, okay, let's go like to the private room. So I tell them, so I not eat meat, don't drink alcohol, and I'm fine like that. So I'm absolutely fine with it. And I drink couple of juice, cocktails, I don't know what it was, some non-alcohol drinks, what they offer me. And then they said, okay, let's go to the private room. It was a private rooms like kind of karaoke, so it's have sofa, chairs, tables, TV, whatever, toilet and so on. There was many rooms like that, so really cool place. So we go in there and so on, and they asked me like, did you ever try the cocaine? I think no, I never tried. And they said, but and also not really interested in, because any stimulators like not attractive to me. So as I said, I tried some psychedelics before, And she said, so would you like to try? I said, no, I'm okay. And she said, but you know, we drugged you already. I said, you drugged me already? She said, yes, we put some drugs in your drinks already. I said, oh, damn, like such nice joke. But actually I didn't feel anything. Maybe it was too late or too early, or maybe they didn't just tell me. I have no idea. So I think, okay, whatever, just once life, like stupid thoughts, why not? But I said, I never done it, I don't know, I have no idea how to do it, and so on. They say, oh, no problem, we'll do your pipe. I like, what the hell a pipe is? So basically they put a powder and put it in my nostril, and she blow it straight away. So as I study psychology and I know the symptoms of several drugs and so on, so basically it doesn't work, doesn't look, doesn't feel anything like cocaine or should be. So it works really quickly, I would say, and well, it not feel good, nothing nice, everything gets slow, time is stop, you get super dumb, cannot focus on your thoughts, so everything get like blur and distort, and when I want to say like, oh, what's going on and what it is, and it's not cocaine at all, they already finished put powder in a straw and put me in another nostril and said, oh no, and they blow it in another one, so it gets even worse. So basically you feel like you in your body, half in your body, you're outside your body, everything is stretched, your legs stretch endlessly, everything stretch endlessly, room stretch endlessly, and I don't know, you not feel good at all. You have kind of fear, panic, and don't know what's going on, and the worst, you cannot concentrate on any of your thoughts, like you cannot like concentrate literally on anything, and it just like distract on everything, just total disaster. And this state, when you like total zombie, you cannot move your body, it's like jelly or something, and you feel not really comfortable in your body. Basically you want to get rid of it actually. And also it kind of like small blackouts, like 5 minutes just come out and you just sitting on a chair, then bam, you dancing, then bam, you sitting on a sofa again. So it's like few minutes, it always drop out, and then it's get little bit works lighter and you start to feel like a little bit better. So I have no idea why people use it. Maybe if you will use it somewhere on the nature, in a park, forest, whatever, maybe it will be a little bit better, but it nothing nice at all. But in a club, like damn, I have no idea. So basically it feels terrible. So then when it's get a bit lighter, so all of the hallucination you can see, like many people just passed away, like a lot of random people, and after this everything seems like not plastic, like from bubble gum, or I even don't know what the material, really strange material. So everything around like really soft, and you can change it. So for instance, you easily can change the color of the room, materials, whatever, make it look like castle. So basically I just sit in and make a design of this space of everything, and also you can skip the different place and skip the different time. So it's some like nights walk past or appear here and there, but at least you can understand. So first of all, oh, what the people, what they doing here? Oh, they're not real, and they just moved away. And sometimes you're not really sure it's real or not. And when you forgot it's working a certain way, you're just like really shocked, like, oh, what's going on and why I'm here, like on the middle of the bridge, compared to like you're supposed to be in another place. Or it's some doors can be up here, you can open a door, you can see completely different picture. So there's total madness going on up there. So basically I would say nothing from that thing what you want to try actually. And then when it feels a bit lighter and you feel like, oh, you can move more or less normally, and you can think a little bit normally, and your thoughts is really slow. You can understand everything, but it's take like maybe triple time at least for until you get to this certain conclusion. So when I start to feel more or less okay, can speak, not like 3 months baby, and guess what happened next? They talk to each other, said, oh, probably he's feel boring or something, and they take a straw, put it full of powder, put just like a lot, put it in my nostril, and you cannot say just no, like a zombie, and they blow it again, and bam, everything happen again. All of the madness, then go another nostril. So the reality is like super flexible, and you see it like not really real. You just inside the train, the moving, as in you're walking and you're on the bridge, and it feels like okay, you feel it absolutely like normal. And after I understand, so it's just a hallucination, and everything start to disappear. So you see these people and so on, and also it's a small blackout, like every, I don't know, 5 minutes you okay, 5 minutes they drop the memory, in 5 minutes again, so it's total madness. And the worst, you cannot control your body, you're really moving like a zombie. So imagine, I asked the girl, say, bring me to the toilets, it was such bad. And also some guys came, I believe from China, I don't know, also not speak any English. And what the interesting is, when everything just go a little bit down, like the strongest of this tranquilizer, but totally madness. I really can understand why people do it. It's not feel nice at all. So when you start to feel little bit more okay, it means you can focus on your thoughts and you can say something. Everything became more normal, no blackouts anymore, little bit control my body finally, and we start talk to the girls. Another interesting phenomena, I don't know how to explain it, but it's really fascinating. So they don't speak any English, I don't know local language, I don't know the Chinese. The Chinese guys, they don't know local language too, as I understand, and we all have a conversation. So was 4 girls, I am, and 2 guys. So we make a jokes, tell the stories. I understand everything what they said clearly, every word, and was like no cultural bonds or something. So basically, like people from different countries, they have some kind of frames and so on, what you cannot pick it up from a first time, because you know, here the Muslims, here the Buddhists, the Christians, whatever, and different traditions and lifestyle, different food, whatever, different background, yeah, and some tiny jokes and small things you cannot pick it up. But in this case I can understand like literally everything really clearly. I tell them the jokes from my country and so on, and all of the stupid situation what happened to me. They just laughing like crazy and so on. I'm afraid they pee in the pants and so on. And I don't know how it's happened. And you clearly understand the whole conversation, because they ask you questions, you give answers, the vice versa. And maybe it just seems like we had a conversation, everyone was hallucinating or so, because everyone was really high, and I cannot give the answer on this question how it was working, but it's one of the really like amazing thing. And also sometimes it seems like I know what the person will tell me, or I didn't say anything, but it seems like the person already got it what I want to say, and so on. Maybe we didn't talk in real, maybe everything was just projection of my mind, just the imagination. Difficult to say it, but well. So about the ketamine. When I was in India, in Goa state, you know, it's a lot of people come there for smoke weed, eat acid and so on. Soma, what quite strong psychedelic nearby. You can take that tour, really famous grass of evil. It's grow like everywhere you can take, but super dangerous. I not suggest to anyone to try it. Even Soma, I need some people who will watch you. So the man, I just sit on the beach, meditate. The man came to me like, oh man, you want a ketamine? And saying, damn, I had so wonderful experience in another country with that, so never ever in my life, and I didn't suggest to anyone to try this. It's like super controllable, like cannot control your body, have a small blackout. So I tell him my experience, and he said, so you like use it as a powder, so just inhale. I said yes, and he said like no one use it like as a powder, and only good way to use it, you need to inject it, and you cannot inject it by yourself. It's someone have to inject it. Like my eyes was like bigger than elephant ears, so he said it's like, I don't remember, he said 1 or 2 milliliters, whatever. He said someone should inject it to you, because you cannot take a needle out, because it works in a second inside the muscles. And said it's like how they do in India for have a really nice good trip, and usually it's like semi out of body experiences, really strong hallucination. But with my fear to the needles and everything, I say thank you, and probably with the powder it was quite enough for me. So I didn't try it in any other ways, and that experience, it was for me quite well. So then the party was, I think, until the morning, and I don't know, it's worked long time. And with this small blackout, I don't know, they give me any more or not, because literally you was in such unconscious state until morning, and then I knock out and they just wake me up. I was sleeping and hug one of the girl, and they said, okay, we just party's over, we're going to after party, home party. I said, oh no, and still like a zombie can do anything, so they just put me in a car, we're going there to the home party, what like was no energy, and you already can little bit focus on your soul, to think super slow, and like damn, nothing nice for it. So basically it's no hangover, no headache, no nothing, just no energy. I sleep next all day. So then I just ask for bring me back home, so they just drive me back, because I even was unable to order a taxi. It's like total disaster, and I sleep probably all day. And the energy waste, like you come back to the previous state with the energy. When you meditate, when you work with the energy, I think you need about 1 month. So with such stupid thing, it's so big losses. And so just imagine, so even you like smoke something once a month, you need to recover at least 1 month and do some practice for that. So also your physical body is struggle for it. I wouldn't say I'm happy to have that experience. Yeah, it was crazy, interesting, but all of the time I'm not feel good. So I don't know. For me, it's really big mystery when people do it in a club, but probably like with anything else, like sugar or nicotine or alcohol, beer, whatever, you try small dosage, you okay, you just get a little bit high. Or maybe like with the cracks, people explain it's so strong you cannot understand what's going on, you try again you understand what's going on again, and you addict. So probably the same with these things, you can be addict to anything, and after you feel no fun anymore and use such things like tranquilizers, what basically, I don't know, usually it's not that expensive, and people said it's not that dangerous, what I not believe. So people who drinking, they said alcohol is not dangerous, people who smoking said smoking is not dangerous and it's okay for your body and so on, but probably it's bullshit. So much better to get in a different level of consciousness by using your mind power, meditate and feel fine just for lightness of being. Because really, for recovering, for get to my training the same level, and meditation same level of creativity, yeah, need to spend a lot of time, at least the months, I guess. So it's quite a big losses, I would say. So yeah, I was glad to share my experience. Hopefully you will make certain decisions, so it's up to you, you want to try it or not. I already share my story, I tell my opinion about, and I hope you will make a right choice. Okay, so I don't know, maybe I'll make some more videos about the psychedelics, so maybe I'll find some psychonauts who will describe their own experience, what might be quite interesting. I will see. So anyway, if you have any suggestions, just leave a comment, whatever, about all of this mysterious stuff, what like hundreds years people eating, describing, whatever. So in my case, for now, I will be more interested to listen to someone's story instead to try myself again. So yeah, for sure it will be much more later on, just wait for it. And yeah, thank you for listening, have a good time.